I'm not sure refusing treatment is what you want to do.
Apparently what I want doesn't matter. It isn't even legally binding. So it's really about what you want, Meredith. You're in charge.
Do you think I like making these decisions for you? Do you think it's fun to get calls from the nursing home asking whether I was planning on giving the nurse who changes you every morning a Christmas tip? But I do it because you have managed to alienate everybody else in your life. And I am the only one. So I have to step up and do it. You want to know why I'm so unfocused? So ordinary? You want to know what happened to me? You happened to me.
Then let me refuse the heart surgery.
No.
Why not?
Because killing my mother is not going to be another thing that happens to me.
I loved her.
You didn't love her. You just didn't want to be alone. Or maybe she was good for your ego, or maybe she made you feel better about your miserable life. But you didn't love her because you don't destroy the person that you love.
Get away from me, man.
Burke was, he took something from me. He took little pieces of me. Little pieces over time. So small I didn't notice, you know. He wanted me to be something I wasn't, and I made myself into what he wanted. One day I was me, Christina Yang, and then suddenly I was lying for him and jeopardizing my career and agreeing to be married and wearing a ring and being a bride. Until I was standing there in a wedding dress with no eyebrows and I wasn't Christina Yang anymore. And even then I would have married him. I would have. I lost myself for a long time, and now that I'm finally me again, I can't. I love you. I love you more than I love Burke. I love you. And that scares the crap out of me because when you asked me to ignore Teddy's page, you took a piece of me. And I let you. And that will never happen again. Please.
You died in my arms. You died in my arms. You freaking died, and then you left instructions that I wasn't allowed to save your life. You want to know what I'm scared of? I'm scared of everything. I'm scared to move. I'm scared to breathe. I'm scared to touch you. I can't lose you. I won't survive. And that's your fault. You made me love you. You made me let you in. And then you freaking die in my arms.
That's how you stay alive.
All right, fine. I get it. I sprang this on you. It was a lot to take in, and you feel like you don't have much experience with gay people. Even though Uncle Berto hasn't been single for 6 years for no reason.
Calliope.
It's still an adjustment. That said, you should have adjusted by now. I mean, you're supposed to love me, no matter what. That's what a parent does.
I love you with all my heart. But with all that's going on with you now, look, I'm scared for you. It's an abomination. It's an eternity in hell.
Let's not start with words like hell.
Oh, that's why you flew 3,000 miles? To tell me I was going to hell? I thought you came here to apologize.
I can't apologize, Calliope. I don't understand what happened or where I went wrong.
Where you went wrong?
Look, Leviticus. Thou shalt not lie with a man as one lies with a female.
Don't do that,
It
Daddy.
is
Don't quote the Bible at me.
The outcry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and their sin is exceedingly grave.
Carlos, this is not what we...
Jesus, a new commandment that I give unto you, that you love one another.
Romans. But we know that the Lord...
Jesus, he who is without sin among you, let him cast the first stone.
So you admitted to sin.
Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Jesus, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Jesus, blessed are those who have been persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Jesus is my Savior, Daddy, not you. And Jesus would be ashamed of you for judging me. He would be ashamed of you for turning your back on me. He would be ashamed.
You don't get to call me a whore. When I met you, I thought I had found the person that I was going to spend the rest of my life with. I was done. So all the boys and all the bars and all the obvious daddy issues, who cared? Because I was done. You left me. You chose Addison. I'm all glued back together now. I make no apologies for how I chose to repair what you broke. You don't get to call me a whore.
Most people think that I was named for the state, but it's not true. I was named for a battleship. The USS Arizona. My grandfather was serving on the Arizona when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, and he saved 19 men before he drowned. Pretty much everything my father did his whole life was about honoring that sacrifice. I was raised to be a good man in the storm. Raised to love my country, love my family, and protect the things I love. When my father, Colonel Daniel Robbins of the United States Marine Corps, heard that I was a lesbian, he said he only had one question. I was prepared for. How fast can you get the hell out of my house? But instead, it was, are you still who I raised you to be? My father believes in country the way that you believe in God. And my father is not a man who bends, but he bent for me because I'm his daughter. I'm a good man in a storm.
I lied. I'm not out of this relationship. I'm in. I'm so in, it's humiliating because here I am, begging.
Meredith,
Shut up. You say Meredith and I yell, remember?
Here.
Okay. Here it is. Your choice, it's simple. Her or me. And I'm sure she's really great. But Derek, I love you. In a really, really big. Pretend to like your taste in music. Let you eat the last piece of cheesecake. Hold a radio over my head outside your window. Unfortunate way that makes me hate you. Love you. So pick me. Choose me. Love me.
You are a gifted surgeon with an extraordinary mind. Don't let what he wants eclipse what you need. He's very dreamy, but he is not the sun. You are.
If you love someone, you tell them. Even if you're scared that it's not the right thing, even if you're scared that it'll cause problems, even if you're scared that it will burn your life to the ground, you say it, and you say it loud. And then you go from there.